Hey guys, my name is Taro. If this is the first video you're seeing of me, I'm a puppy from Berlin and I do videos on all kinds of puppy themed, gear themed topics. And today we're talking about how to get your first pup hood and how to take care of it. So first of all, what is a pup hood? It's your persona, basically how you portray yourself, what's your puppy style. I mean, you don't need a hood like this. You can have all kinds of different hoods, as we will see in the video later. But this is a beginner-friendly tutorial on how to get your first puppy hood, how to customize it, and how to take care of it. The topics today will be what types of hoods there are, how to store your hood correctly to avoid any damage, and we'll also be talking about cleaning and maintaining your hood to keep it in good shape and not have to buy one every year. And yeah, let's jump right into it. Okay, so first of all, we'll be talking about what kinds of hoods there are. As you can see, I've already got Amazon open because there are definitely the typical first-time hoods that most people get when starting out with pup play. And as you can see, it's the typical entry-level, starting out budget kind of hoods. As you can see, they are between 20 and 30 euros mostly, and they are the same kinds of hoods. We have them on Etsy as well. Those are the typical hoods as well. They also offer some similar types of hoods. Basically, those are very good for starting out. When you first start out with pup play, it's good to have a hood like this that does not cost a lot, and it's easy to get because you can just order them from Amazon, and it's very good for trying out first. But on the other hand, they are sometimes bad quality, they smell and are not very well made. And also, to be honest, the looks are not so nice compared to the custom hoods from Mr. S, for example. But that's just my personal opinion. If you like them, that's totally fine, and you can buy one and have it as your main hood for your entire life. That's totally fine. So now when we head over to the Mr. S site, we can see that there are many different kinds of hoods. You can see there's neoprene hoods, there's leather hoods, and there's different kinds of hoods to customize. And here we are at the high-end category of hoods, and they reach usually between 150 to 200 euros, depending on what quality or if you want it customized or not. The reason for this price is they are custom made and they are handmade, so it's a good quality and it's a good material, and of course also customizable if you like. By the way, there's no promotion, so it's just my own opinion, and let's be honest, Mr. S is dominating the market, so yeah, it's definitely no wonder why they have the coolest hoods. What is important, if you customize your hood, you definitely have to calculate in some time because it takes time to make them and they have a ton of orders, so definitely calculate some weeks in. It takes usually between 6 and 9 weeks for them to arrive when you order from Europe. Besides neoprene hoods, there's also leather or silicone and other materials as well, but we'll look at them later in the video. For now, let's focus on the neoprene hoods from Mr. S. I personally bought my custom hood, the one I'm wearing right now, from Mr. S roughly 2 weeks after my Amazon hood arrived. So I actually also got an Amazon hood when starting out, and I ordered my Mr. S hood just 2 weeks afterwards because I was so hyped and so into pup play, so I decided to get mine right away, and it was a good choice in my opinion. As an example, we have the Mr. S default hood right here. This is just one color. They have many different colors, and as you can see, it's about $119. When you ship to Germany, it's going to be a bit more because of import tax and shipping, but a good upside is you can also buy them at, for example, Gear, and you can get them for 114 euros. Very easy, you can go to the local store and also try the hoods on, which is very cool, so you can get them there. On the other hand, we have the custom hoods, the K9 custom hoods, where you can build your own hood, create and customize your hood, which is of course more expensive. You can calculate somewhere between 200 euros and 250 euros, including shipping and tax. But I have a secret tip. If you want to save the income tax and the shipping, you can buy them from Underground Fetish. They are a company in Netherlands, and they also ship to Europe, and they have a collaboration with Mr. S, so you can order there and save the import taxes and some shipping. So before I show you some other kinds of hoods, I will show you how to customize your canine hoods. So when you go to the Mr. S page, you can go to this link or puppy park on the top, and then you select the neoprene puppy hoods. And first of all, you have to select your size. Depending on your head size, you have to choose between small and extra large. They also have a sizing chart down here, so you can measure your head. But from my experience, medium fits most people. If you're unsure, definitely measure your head before ordering, because it would be kind of sad if your hood is too small or too large. Next up, we can choose the muzzle feature. There you can choose between 7 holes, black eyelets, whiskers or fur. I chose whiskers. As you can see, those are the whiskers on my muzzle. As you can see here, on the left, these are the 7 holes. Those are the eyelets and those are the whiskers. I chose the whiskers because I think they look the coolest. You can also change the color on the whiskers, so you have full selection over them. And yeah, you select this. And next up, the jowl. You can select if you want a jowl or if you don't want it. That's basically the extra colored part on the buttons that connect the muzzle with your base hood. As you can see, mine is white and it's also on the side here. I also think it's cool, so I select this as well. Then you click add to cart, and next up you can complete your entire order. And oh, and by the way, I just noticed it shows that you have to wait until July 27th for orders to be produced. So as you can see, it takes some time, and we have June right now. So yeah, it definitely takes some time. Like I said, you add this to cart, you purchase and you pay. And next up, you have to fill out the custom form and send it to them by email. We're gonna go through this together real quick. It's very easy, so don't stress yourself out. You again select the size you chose on the website as well. You fill this out. Of course, my name is Taro. This is of course my real email. This is my phone number. Definitely call me. Okay, next up you have to select the colors. For that, there's a cool website named caninehood.com, and on there you can actually render your personal ideas and your hoods. And this is very cool because it kind of helps you visualize your ideas and visualize your hoods. And so it's definitely a good way to start out. You can select all kinds of things. I will do my hood real quick. Okay, so as you can see, I just quickly made my own hood. You can select basically everything on here that you can select in the form as well. So definitely take your time, try out different kinds of designs. Also, what I did and what I could definitely recommend, you create like 2 or 3 different designs and send them to friends or other puppies and have like a feedback on them and let them choose like their favorite. So you have like a selection of designs. Once you have everything set, you can go back to the form, put in all the colors you want, everything, every detail, and the kind of muzzle you want. Basically standard is the most common one. Also the eyebrow details, double in my case. And I recommend ear holes, even though some people say they don't look nice. As you can see, I have these ear holes as well. Don't really notice them, to be honest, but they are very helpful when you go to events, parties, anything like that, and you can hear way better with them. So I kind of recommend them. Some people say they don't look nice, but depends. I have the pointy ears and I have the jowl and I chose my whiskers. So once I put everything in here, I download this and send it to Mr. S by email, and then they will start working on your hood, or they will start on July 27th. So that's basically everything you need to know for custom hoods. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. If you want me to look at your hood designs, definitely send them to me on Instagram or somewhere. I'm happy to help you with anything you need. And next up, we have the different hood types. As you can see, there's also hoods made of silicone. and those are from FurJoy. They're trending right now, or they were trending like a couple months ago, and very popular types of hoods from FurJoy. Honestly, I don't know what the hole in the center is for. Maybe you can help me out, I don't know. But they are very cool as well. I got one as well, and I can definitely recommend them. They are very cool looking, even though you can't really see with them. And as you can see, Mr. S also offers some types of other hoods. They offer leather hoods, and they also offer hoods where you only have the muzzle. Also very popular for people if you only want a muzzle, for example. Okay, so next up we're going to talk about how to actually store your hood. So basically how to keep it in good shape, how to maintain it, and how to store it so it does not get any wrinkles or damages while you don't use it. I usually recommend storing your hood on a headstand. For example, IKEA sells them. They are these plastic headstands, and it's basically like a mannequin, and you can just put your hood on it and it stays in shape, and it's very good maintained, and it also looks kind of cool because it has like all these lights and LEDs, so very cool. Otherwise, you can buy simple mannequin heads from Amazon. They are as cheap as, I don't know, 10 euros or something, so your hood stays on there. Also very cool, and you can keep your hood from wrinkling as well. So this is a good way to store your hood. If you don't have any of these right away, or you don't want to or can get any of these, you can simply stuff, for example, newspapers in your hood or clothes you don't use, so the hood basically stays in shape and doesn't get any damages or any wrinkles. Also important, which actually most people don't really notice, it's better for your hood if you avoid direct sunlight and heat, because neoprene especially loses its color when hit with direct sunlight for extended times, or when exposed to heat for a certain amount of time. So definitely be aware to keep your hood out of direct sunlight and in shady, cool areas. The same is actually with traveling. If you travel with your hood, I recommend always putting some newspaper or clothes in there to keep your hood from being pressed together by other things and getting any wrinkles or damages. So just put some newspaper or clothes in there. Lastly, when you carry your hood and you don't wear it, for example at parties, events, or in a club or somewhere, then I recommend getting a hook, something like this, as you can see with mine. It's very easy to put on your hood, and you can just simply attach your hood to your pants or to your harness or somewhere, and you don't have to carry it or perhaps wrinkle it together, which will cause damages. So definitely get something like this. You can get it anywhere in a hardware store or from Amazon. Very easy to get. So guys, now lastly we are in, as you can see, my bathroom. Excuse the bad sound quality, please. I mean, it's a bathroom, so it's got more echo. But lastly, we're going to talk about how to clean your hood and how to wash it. And why does it matter to actually wash your hood? Because it's going to stink. Not because you stink, but basically because you wear it, you're sweating, there's like skin oil in it and other liquids, perhaps, I don't know, and you definitely need to wash it because you will definitely notice that it's going to smell after some time. I definitely recommend to wash it after any heavy or extensive use. So if you wear it for like an entire event or something, or if you wear it for an extended time, definitely wash it afterwards, because the quicker you wash it, the less of a smell you're gonna get. One important thing right away: never put your hood in a washing machine. Definitely never do that. It's very bad, and your hood is probably going to get damaged and your hood's probably going to die. I mean, maybe not right away, maybe not the first time, but your hood is definitely going to take damage from it. And even the softest and finest program is not as good for your hood as just washing it by hand. So I don't recommend putting your hood in the washing machine. Just clean it with your hands. That's very easy. I usually wash mine in the sink or in a bucket, so I recommend getting a bucket, or if your sink is big enough, you can also clean it in there. Otherwise, use your tub. We will jump in me cleaning my hood right now. So first things first, of course, you have to fill up your tub, your bucket, or your sink depending on wherever you do it. Very important, don't use hot water or anything, don't use cold water, just use lukewarm or anything like that, so your hood does not get any extra damage. Okay, so once your sink is filled up, you can now add the cleaning solution. I will use simple dish soap. You can use anything from dish soap, detergent, or a special neoprene cleaner, depending on whatever you have at home or you want to get. What is important, that you don't use anything with much color or harsh chemicals. Dawn is very good because it does not have any harsh chemicals that will damage your hood. So this is a good option for hood cleaning. Otherwise, you can of course also use normal washing detergent or neoprene cleaner if you have that at home. Then you add a bit of the dish soap and then you can add your hood. Now it's important to basically rinse it off. You can leave it in there and then move it a couple times so the water gets everywhere. No need for big scrubbing or anything. Your hood is gonna get clean like this as well. Just as a side note, your hood might sometimes develop a bad odor, which is caused by the neoprene, and in those cases, if it does not go away by normal washing, then you have to get a specific neoprene cleaner. I wouldn't recommend using anything like vinegar or any household stuff, because those might damage your hood. So definitely get some neoprene cleaner, and this way you can get rid of all the bad smells and stuff like that. Okay, once you're done, you can clean off your hood with normal water. Now you can use basically cold water, no problem. And then basically once you're done, it's very important that you hang your hood somewhere where it can dry completely, because if you put it somewhere and it's still wet, then there's going to be bacteria forming and it's going to smell bad again. So definitely put your hood somewhere where it can dry all the way.